Hold a beach ball underwater. You can do it. It'll stay down for a little bit. You're applying that force. You're literally defying gravity. But at some point, your arms are gonna give out. And I've really been thinking about how I'm going to say this without it being a lesson. It's not a lesson, just what I noticed about myself and what I wish somebody would have told me 10 years ago. Follow me through this normal day. You wake up, everything is going to plan, you got your routine, you had a clean, healthy breakfast. Next up is lunch, you're keeping active, you're feeling lean, no bloat, you're doing good, you have a lean lunch, everything's on track. Really, you get to like 4 p.m., you don't think about food, it's no big deal. You really don't even know how you have these conversations with yourself, how you haven't been able to be on track, because this is easy, no big deal. And then something happens, anything. I'm talking about, could be a stressful day at work, could be maybe you're just tired, maybe you're just bored, maybe you're just irritated, maybe you have anticipation anxiety about something that's coming up in the future and you're thinking about it. Or, this is what gets me, something unplanned happens. A little more handful of something, this snack or this one thing. And that's when your brain literally goes, it's not the food, it's not the stress, it's not the handful of whatever chocolate chips. It's the part in your brain. I only know this because I've been the girl at 9 p.m. in the kitchen in the dark like a raccoon, just shuffling and sniffing around for snacks. I couldn't even tell you how I went from having a perfect breakfast, perfect lunch to this. Your brain, without even realizing it, it decides the whole day is off track now. And the moment it does that, it kind of gives you like a free hallway pass. You remember the free hallway pass? And it sounds something like, well, you know, this already happened, or I already had that, or I might as well, or this one thing's not gonna change anything. And if you think about it like a domino effect, where you have one main domino that flips and starts knocking every single domino around it after. That one thing is suddenly not one singular anymore. It's, well, the day's already done, might as well finish the bag. And if I'm doing that, I might as well have a little cookies. And if I'm having a little cookies, might as well have my favorite chocolate. And then I'll just start again tomorrow. I'll do it. Monday fresh, tomorrow, whatever. New day, new me. Always. It's like watching something really late. You're liking it so far. You're like, okay, I should go to bed, but this episode's really good. I'm just gonna keep watching. All of a sudden, it's 2 a.m. and your alarm is about to go off in 5 hours. And when it does go off in 5 hours, you hate who you were at 2 a.m. You hate that you allowed that last episode to go through. The same thing kind of translates. It usually follows after you've been really good for a few days or really good for a few meals. Think about the last time you went on a downward spiral and just went off the walls. Were you already off track all week? Or were you so strict that this is like, you letting loose? For me, it was always the second one. I'd be so clean, so healthy. I knew exactly what to put into my body. But, you know, it's not satisfactory. You know, you feel like you're missing a little something. Monday morning me is so different from Friday night me. Usually, before this hallway pass, before all of these realizations, before I even started this channel, I was legit 2 different types of people during the week and on the weekend. And if that's you, think about this. Hold a beach ball underwater. You can do it. It'll stay down for a little bit. You're applying that force. You're literally defying gravity and a bunch of different physics. But at some point, your arms are gonna give out. And that beach ball, what's it gonna do? It's not gonna just boop. That beach ball goes doop. It explodes up. It comes very fast. It's not slow and steady. That's a visual demonstration of what restriction is. Yes, you can eat amazing, you can be clean, and then go all off on the rails. What should we do then so that we can still achieve our goals, still give our body key nutrients, but not go off the rails? Well, there's a few things. First, you gotta know if you have a food trigger. Like if you go bad on this one thing, all of a sudden, all gates are open and anything goes. If that's you, just know. The second one is a timing trigger. Like when you pass a certain time and you're like, oh, I'm not eating after 6 p.m. so I could wake up, body tea. But at 9 p.m. you're like, I'm starving. It's a time trigger where you just sit on the couch, you're chilling, and the little snack habits start. If that's you, you just gotta know what time that happens for you. Replace, do activities, make sure you're full at that time, drink water. The third one, which is also a very common one, it's an emotional trigger. Like you could be bored, you could be stressed, you could be just exhausted from clean eating. This is what you do to get the edge off. And I'm not gonna tell you to stop doing any of these things. That's not the answer, right? That just leads to more restriction. The goal here is to know what's happening and react in a positive way. Also, even if you don't react in a positive way, you can know that, hey, this is the averages of 100 days, the averages throughout the entire week. It's not this specific day that is letting everything fall apart. It's that day that's leading to another day and another day and another day. So consider that, because this happened to me. I wanted to be perfect every single day for 365 days. I'm sorry, but we are human beings. We can't be perfect for 365 days. And if we are, like there are some people, they will tell you they were the most miserable when they looked the best. And that's usually when you're getting there really fast, like you're cutting for a bikini competition, right? One of those physique competitions. They have to be very, very, very restrictive, like extremely restrictive. They'll tell you, hey, after a competition, I gained 20 pounds because I was having 5,000 calorie days nonstop, because that comes from wanting to make up for the fact of all that restriction. All the times you told your brain no, it remembers and it hates that. Bringing awareness just allows you to catch that before it catches you. Consistency is way better than perfection, because perfection, the one time that something doesn't go right, which that time will come, perfection would throw everything out the window and say, let's start from scratch. And this is exactly what we want to stay away from. Consistency looks more like my steps app, for example. I was looking 1 month ago, I was not walking the amount of steps that I'm walking today. But if I'm flipping through the different weeks, I'm able to actually see, oh my gosh, not every day of that week am I walking and closing the move goal. But on average, every week is better than the previous week. If I would have said it's perfect or nothing, the one day I would have walked less steps or not burned 500 calories, I would have went off the walls. But because I allowed myself to switch from perfection to consistency, I was able to actually say, okay, today I really can't keep up 15,000 steps. I'm gonna go for 8,000 steps. You do that more often than not. Now my app, I see it, like the averages are 18,000. I would have never thought that I could walk 18,000 steps weeks ago. So what do? First thing you wanna do is name it. You wanna bring awareness. You almost want to turn your eyes inside to your brain and see, what is my brain thinking? You wanna observe yourself, your human, going through this experience. So when you see it, you'll be like, I'm trying to give myself a hallway pass. And just ask, like, am I legit hungry? Like, do I feel hungry? The body knows what legit hunger is. And a lot of times when I ask myself, am I hungry, or am I just, look at the little snacky snack? The answer usually is the snacky snack, because hunger is not confusion. Hunger is, It's not that. Hunger is, I'm hungry. And if you do want something, if you are hungry, then eat it like a human being. Put it on a plate, enjoy yourself, look at it, chew it slowly. Don't chug it down with a bunch of carbonated or not, beverages and things like that. Take a moment for yourself, really enjoy this plate of food or this meal, whichever it is, and then move on. You're gonna be so much satisfied giving yourself that. Of course, allowing yourself, decent portions. I was able to shrink my stomach. I would go out to eat, and there's an option at the diner for breakfast to order like a full size or a half order. I would finish that whole order by myself, and I would be pretty full, but I'd be like, that was good. Now I have half an order and I don't finish that half of order, and I still feel so happy, so satisfied, so good. And it's my favorite comfort meal. I don't know if you guys are, if you're a Southerner, biscuits and gravy with some sausage patties. It's not healthy, but it makes you feel so good. It makes me feel amazing. So, even though it's not amazing for me, I allow myself to enjoy life in better portions than I was before. The last thing you want to do is stand in the kitchen like a raccoon at night, shuffling for different things. That's not good for you. You're going to end up full, and you're gonna be unsatisfied. If you're gonna be unsatisfied, at least be empty. It's kind of like that saying, money doesn't buy happiness. Okay, well, if you're gonna be unhappy, at least have money. Here's what I always end up coming back to. You don't have to fight the hallway pass all the time. You just have to see it for yourself. Observe your actions, observe your cravings, your spontaneous reactions. Almost like when somebody does like a magic trick, pulls a quarter out or pulls things out of their sleeves. At first you're like, what? But then if you ask them, hey, can you show me how you did that? And they start showing the magic trick to you, you are never able to see that magic trick without knowing exactly what goes on in the background. This is what I hope this video does for you. You will understand that you're going to go through this, but the difference is you're going to actually see that it's happening. You're going to be aware that it's happening. And that's going to put the ball in your court. People who break the cycle, they have hallway passes too. It's human. Everybody does this. It's just you start learning to see it earlier every single time, sooner. And now you know what to look for. So you're on the up and up. Drop a comment. Let me know if for you it's the food, if it's timing, or if it's more of an emotion that really makes you like, go in the cabinets even though you're not hungry.